Hi everyone, Gaya here, and today I will tell you a very interesting story about what you need to think about when you are creating a scenario for the AI roleplay. Let's get to it. Here are simple 3 rules that you need to take into account when you are creating a roleplay. So first, you need to know exactly what you want to measure, what you want to evaluate. It can be your own competency model, it can be the model that is already uploaded on the platform, but make sure that you know what you are evaluating, because if you don't know what you are evaluating, well, unfortunately, the output of the role play will make no sense. If the scenario requires the human player to know a lot of processes and procedures specific for the company, it will not make any sense to evaluate this. Well, only if you're not evaluating the company processes and procedures. But if you do, make sure that your real human player, actually does have this knowledge, or at least is supposed to have this knowledge. Second, the behavior that you want to evaluate is not something isolated. You need to make sure that your candidate or your employee will have the chance to act in accordance with this behavior. So, for example, if you want to evaluate the negotiation skills, make sure that your scenario actually contains a task when the employee or a candidate has to negotiate about something. 3, the scenario has to be symmetrical for both AI role player and the human role player. Why does it matter? Because the real person will only have about 15 minutes to learn the input and has to build their strategy for the role play based on this information only. That is why you cannot provide your AI player with so many details that the real human will be not very comfortable with. Each participant has their own logic. So the AI role player has their task, their conditions and terms that they will agree and will not agree. So does the real human player. Make sure that your AI player is not just a difficult client who is always saying no and rejecting all the suggestions of the real human player.